Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in my previous video, I talked to you about the role of a shipbroker, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the role of a demand planner. So think of this for a moment. If a company underestimates demand, the products will get run out of stock and customers will get disappointed. And if it overestimates demand, the warehouses would be overloaded and the costs would go up. So balancing this is the role of a demand planner. So what exactly does a demand planner do? So let me talk to you in simple terms. A demand planner is basically responsible for predicting future demands so that the supply chain can be prepared in advance. So in the logistics inventory we're talking about, this role is critical because transportation, warehousing, inventory management all depends on accurate demand forecasts. So a major part of the demand planner's job is forecasting, right? They analyze historical sales data, market trends, seasonality, and promotional activity to estimate how much demand there will be in the future. For example, demand for certain products that has some seasonal sales will be recorded accordingly, and a demand planner needs to anticipate this so logistics team can arrange enough transport capacity and warehouse space ahead of time. So demand planners also work closely with the sales and marketing team, right? So if marketing plans a major promotion, the demand planner plans adjust forecast accordingly. So if sales team expect higher demand in certain regions, this information is sent to the demand planner so they can plan their demand accordingly. So this collaboration ensures that forecasts are realistic and aligned with business goals. From a management perspective, this is a great cross-functional coordination. So another important responsibility for demand planner is inventory planning. So demand planners help decide how much stock should be kept and where it should be stored. Let's take for example, if demand is expected to rise in one region, inventory can be positioned closer to the customers to reduce the delivery time and transportation costs. So this would directly impact the sales and service level and also the customer satisfaction level. So in logistics, demand planners also support capacity planning. So based on demand forecasts, these logistics team decide how many trucks, containers or warehouses will be required during the process. So let's say during the peak seasons, let's say end of season sales or New Year, uh, the demand planner have to work more closely and predict a demand that would match the upcoming demand for a certain product or for the various products that a company is keeping in their warehouse. So of course, as we know that forecasts are never perfect. So that's why demand planners spend a lot of time reviewing and adjusting their plans. So if there is a certain change due to some market conditions, some economic factors or unexpected event, these demand planners they forecast and communicate the changes to the operations team. So let's take the example of COVID 19, where demand planners had to react quickly to the shortages of essential goods and excess demand in certain categories, like let's say sanitizers or face masks, and also sanitation related things. So now let's talk about the skills required for this role. So a good demand planner needs strong analytical and comfortable data related skills. So, like, you don't really have to be a data scientist, but you need to understand the trends, patterns, and be good with numbers. And you also need to have some experience and knowledge of forecasting tools, Excel, ERP softwares, and planning softwares, and let's say some WMS software as well. And also at the same time, communication skill is also important because you'll be working with various teams at the same time. Uh, So now let's talk about the career growth in demand planning. So usually a fresher start as a demand planning analyst, a supply chain analyst or a planning executive. So in the early stage, a person basically learns about the various forecasting tools and how to understand the demand patterns, the warehouse inventory patterns and all these things. Then over the years, you can work as a senior supply manager or work in the standard and operations manager or as a senior demand planner in the managerial roles. So yeah, so basically to sum up, the demand planning role combines data, strategy, and real world and has a real world impact. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.